But I definitely shouldn't have done that. Freak alert. Yo, my homie died from pills. Look, he was such a burden on his mom. What I'm about to tell y'all, like, gives me chills. See, he was a decent guy, but he would do anything for a high. And when he died, folks, you could literally see the weight being lifted off his mom's, yo. So I think sometimes he must be doing all right, though, because she is. I mean, at least he's at peace, and so is her mental. So I think she must be doing all right, though. Pillhead dies, mother lives. Your death has perks also. Sometimes I wish I was in the crowd when I said shit like that. Sometimes my therapist gets mad because I say shit like spaz. I hate when people be like, why you act like that? Bitch, I don't act. Maybe I love being sad. Maybe I love everything that comes with that. Or maybe it's just comfort. Look, maybe I'm painting so much to fill a void on my wall that can't be covered. Or maybe this wound is too ruptured. Maybe you've had way too much trauma in your life if you're able to love this. See, I write to balance out my wrongs. I get high to reach heaven. Bitch, I never came close. Even when I was reaching, even when I was sticking out my arm. Look, I was born here, but because of my culture, I could be sent to a place I never called home for real. Like how my cousin don't got papers, but he had a joint rolled for real. See, I loved you, but I don't know if I told him it. And I loved Darius, but I don't know if I showed him it. Bitch, I love Jordan, and we've been through so much. Like when my dad died, you brought me around yours. See, through the years, memories fade. But what comes clear about one thing, bitch, what I needed from you this whole time was absolutely nothing. So being nice to me, how much did that really cost me? Like how you just got paid from a house that I really bought you. Like how I'm looking in the mirror at 1:30 in the morning, like how the fuck does an 11.5-hour shift not exhaust you? No fucking wonder they think you're managed. Bitch, they never met nobody like you. And they probably never will again. You know the best thing about losing something? You can't lose it again. Unless you're a fucking idiot and go back to it again. So you ever like write a really long text and then delete it and say fuck it?
Yep.
That's what talking feels like sometimes. I get emotional as fuck. And sometimes people be like, it's not that deep. But to be honestly, sometimes it's not that deep. Bitch, I am.
Woo!
Okay, cool. First guy next. Alright, I don't know. Is that, yeah, that's how I'm gonna go. Alright, cool, thanks.
Let's give another round of applause. That was that.
Can't lose it again. Yeah.
How y'all feeling tonight? Where's the energy at?
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about. Woo. All right, so next we have Juan coming to the stage. Let's see where it's going. Okay, great.
Go, Juan.
Let's go.
And Kimby, you on deck, Kimby.
Oh yeah, one day. I know, yeah.
Oh, you gotta turn it
I
on.
didn't even
Oh no, I think I can do it without mine.
Sorry.
How's it going, everyone?
What's up?
My name is Juan. You can find me on Instagram at Juan Speaks. Give it up for Toto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And give it up for Ryan Vegan for having this awesome spot to allow us to share art. Thank you. Not finding what I was
He about to kill it.
thinking of doing. So I'm
Yetson. What's up, Yetson?
Fear as inheritance. Let me paint you a picture. The year is 2007. My sister had just moved from Caracas to start university, a 3-hour drive from where my parents and I lived. The government had just shut down RCTV, the loudest opposing radio and TV station. For weeks, university students across the country had flooded the streets to protest the imminent closure, to protest its imminent closure. On the foretold day, expecting the worst of the protests, the government unleashed the army to the streets. Blocked highways with tanks, rifles, and grenade launchers in hand, the military aimed its weapons towards nearby buildings. My sister, hugging the floor of her rented apartment, sending SOS in quiet texts. After 4 hours of hell, and with my sister safe at my grandparents' house, my parents made the choice to leave Venezuela. In 2013, my parents were scared their 60-hour work week, with which we lived month to month, would be reduced to zero. A cocktail of xenophobia and a terrible economy with a sprinkle of ageism resulted in years of struggles where our asylum brought insanity, chronic pain, and disillusionment. When my parents were on their last strand, a lifeline appeared and we moved to the land of opportunity. Today, nearly 11 years later, it feels I have inherited that fear. That inner pull to escape the pressure, that lifeline contorted, tied itself into a noose. It whispers, expects thank yous, remind us of our survival. My parents' assured voices echo the same two sentences. We're not struggling to make ends meet, and at least the government won't turn against us. Every time the echo returns, it's quieter. The words shaky, as raising grocery prices, stagnation of wages, and images of people like us being rounded up, the promise of safer streets, cleaner streets, whiter streets. Today, I feel fear paralyze me. I choke on decisions I wonder if my parents hesitated on. Thank you.
Woo!